I ain't lived forever, but I've lived enough. And I've learned to be gentle, and I've learned to be tough. I found only two things that last till the end. One is your heroes, the other's your friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. I grew up with cowboys I watched on TV. My friends and I sometimes pretended to be. Years have gone by, but now and again my heart rides the range with my heroes and friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends.
Nowhere to be found on this day, riding through the lost woods of life, searching for the way. Across the stream and in the valley, riding forever it seems, suddenly the horse's ears shoot up. Off in the breeze the sound of hooves moves swiftly. Upon the hilltop my eyes go, suddenly beyond the beaming sunlight, moving down the hillside, the figures begin to take shape. How can it be? Dad died of cancer. I see the memories blowing in the wind as he sits tall upon his horse of yesterday. Thinking I'm crazy and dreaming, I close my eyes, only to open them and see the cool blue sky overhead and my father looking straight at me. Motioning with his horse, I follow with mine. Over hills and plains of life's struggles I'm shown what to do. Rough times of becoming a man, we all need direction. With our hats pulled down, dusty jeans and chapped lips, the sweaty horses break a run, side by side, searching for peace. Through manhood and the unknown, good to hear, I've been there, son. 2 saddles coming to an end, gone before I grew up. It's unfair when you're becoming a man in the lost woods of life. Once there were 2 saddles, but now one rides alone. October 20th, 1935, the last of 7 children to be born to Ella Mae and Joseph Marshall. James Ray grew up in and around Telephone, Texas, located next to Honey Grove and Bonham. At the age of 14, his mother, Ella Mae, passed away. He moved on with his life, and in the year of 1954, he married Charlotte Laverne Neely, also from Honey Grove. They had 3 children, Roy Craig, Rhonda Ray, and Robert Scott. He lived in Dallas and worked at the Miss Baird's Bread Company. In the year of 1963, he divorced and moved to Tyler, Texas. You see here, the downtown square, the town of roses they call it. Within this same year, he remarried Betty Ann Dean. They later had 3 children, Robert Irwin, Tony Ray, and Lisa Ann. It is here that he continued to live out the rest of his life. He was employed by the Borden Milk Company. By his early 40s, he stumbled upon the dream of his lifetime. He bought 4 acres of land along with a house just outside of Tyler in the country. He created this so-called acreage over the years into any man's dream. He built many fences, many barns, a shop, a pool, and a pond, which he stocked with catfish. This was his dream since childhood, to have such a place to call his own, to have secure for his family. Those years were the best years, I believe, of his life, for all his dreams had come true. He was very dedicated and very well thought. When he had a plan, he stuck to it. Let's just take a step back into the life and give Mr. James Bryant the gratitude he deserves.
Fresh mown hay still smells as sweet as it did when I was young. And it still tastes good to catch those morning raindrops on my tongue. You can ease my soul with a moonlight stroll down through the old oak trees. I'm just a simple country boy, that's all I'll ever be. There's people down in the city, they don't seem to understand the love I have for the simple things, the way I care about this land. They don't seem to share my passion for the lonesome cattle call, or a weekend drive up to Gatlinburg when the leaves change in the fall. Lord, on simple things, no flashy clothes or diamond rings, just a love for God, my home and my family. And if I never am a millionaire, that'll be alright by me. A simple country boy is all I'll ever be. Oh, home boy. Find on every street. Hey, they'll judge you by how much you own, the way you dress and how you speak. See, I'm not much on fashion, I don't follow the new trends. My values lie in love and truth, and good times with my friends. Yes, sir. Hey, I was raised on simple things, no flashy clothes or diamond rings, just a love for God, my home and my family. Hey, if I never play the opera, you won't see no change in me. A simple country boy is all I'll ever be. Yeah, a simple country boy is all I care to be.
How far his bill is gone? How far of his bill? About half of it. I must just picked it. I don't know how it got broke up.
This is Mr. Bryant's brother seated here next to him, Lennon Bruce. He currently lives in Russ, Texas.
Them loads of dirt, $30 a load for that dirt. Yeah, $35 a load. Just any kind of dirt. When we built the house, it was $25 a load. You know, we had a bunch of hauled it around the house. Hauled it out of the river bottom. It was 103 loads was $90. Yeah, it's $30 a load. And that's cheap. You know, most of them are $40 and $45. He must have a pretty close place around here he gets it. Yeah, he's renting about it. Hold it.
He back on the days of yesterday, the memories are flowing. Sometimes I like to think that he's just like his horse, spirited in every way.
Leave it alone.
Oh!
Quit there, you mean thing.
Oh, it's coming off.
Put it up there.
Cameraman.
Yeah, thank you. Well, they're not listening to your territory. How many acres do you have altogether?
12.
12?
He said that's right.
That's what I thought so. That's what I told Bruce. He said he thought you had
What you girls doing? They already went horseback.
They're not much fun on a camera, are they, Tony?
No.
This is Annie and Chrissy, Valentina, and Lisa Bryant. Chrissy and Annie are the daughters of Mr. Bryant's sister, Narissa, and that's her husband, Lawrence.
Whatever her name is.
Now, did you fall off her again?
She started barking. Now, Tony was too far ahead. She wanted to catch up. This is the way we've got it figured out. She wanted to catch up because she was kicking up her heel. They probably were holding her back, huh?
I've never seen that horse bug with nobody.
Can you ride the Blaze that's got the colt?
Yeah, the brown horse?
Yeah, she's not very old, is she?
You mean this brown horse right here?
Yeah, the one with the Blaze in the face.
Yeah.
The colt.
She smoothest horse out there.
Yeah, I thought she's
No,
the
she's
one I
the
like
oldest
to ride.
horse out there.
Is she the oldest? I can't tell. She's got good places to ride.
After dinner, we'll settle up. Right.
He's about 5 years old. Hey, Bear. What you doing, boy? Yeah, he wants out of there.
On the rope and let this one loose.
Take him on the horse?
Yeah.
All right.
So let's get your filming done. I want to try the dog.
Yeah.
You can hunt them up all night. You lose one.
Shoot, I ain't gonna sit and try to hunt
You
him.
will, too.
I don't need it.
You can hunt them all night long on that nag.
You know, while you're sleeping, I guess.
Yeah. Come on, let's go get them.
Well, I ain't through filming.
What do you want to film?
Us riding. I don't think I can handle a dog and a camera, too.
Why don't you put that camera up? We're going to ride. What do you want me to do?
Well, we're just gonna ride a little normal here. And maybe I can pass the camera on to you and you can film me. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, my horse behaves and don't try to run all the time like yours.
Yeah, she's pretty feisty.
How you like that fence right there?
Yeah, that's a little better now.
Ain't hard going across the creek with it?
Yeah. Got the fence across the creek.
Yeah, leave that alone there. Let's get right along here.
Don't put a fence across the creek.
No, leave the fence that's there. The one that's there.
And put boards up here at this spot.
Right here, go the rest of the way. What about to run over you now?
I'll be in still bad shape.
My horse's legs better. You're not limping, is you?
Yeah.
There you are, Tony. Don't lose my hat.
Tough, ain't Dad?
It sure is. I don't care for this.
Well, I do, 'cause I gotta get it on there. It'll start hurting your shoulder after a while. See how that thing comes up? See it? The way that's coming up irritates me. All right, stop right there and walk down here in the back.
Wait a minute now. I have to keep pulling this in. Whoa, I said. I've got it on you. I don't know how good the picture is.
That's enough. You come back, filming. Let's go get.
This is a camping trip in the early fall of 1981 down at Honey Grove, Texas. We are preparing to leave. We took 3 horses with us, in which Dad and I rode 2, and Robbie later came, and we all rode the national grasslands close to Lake Crockett and Lake Coffee Mill, just outside of Honey Grove, Texas.
We'll be pulling out in just a moment. We'll be down there. He'll zip. So, goodbye.
Get it?
No. Can't get none of it. Yeah. Up there at Daddy's old house. He used to live in it when he was a kid.
You can climb that cedar tree right there. Nice house.
Yeah, we can head on out now.
Okay, let's get it. You play right over there where you looking. Right over there in the middle. Used to be a barn right over there. Used to be a barn right in there. Right there. Big barn. Keep the milk out right over there. That's where Molly Cooper lived right there. All the way in the yard. Get on down there and get these horses out.
Hello, Dad.
Told you not to send me. Trying to clean up.
Here we are, folks. Right here, there's our trailer. Here's our famous horses.
There's a cute-ass Tony. This camera. This water likes a little bit of being clean, you know?
Yeah.
Don't bother me, boy. You laugh?
Ow, you kicked me in the butt. What'd you do that for? Huh?
I'm fixing to throw that thing out in the ditch. You with it?
It's cutting.
On the floor, I wrap the towel around me and I open the door, and then a splish splash, I jump back in. I didn't know there was a party going on. There was a drinking and a player that was running with the beat, shooting and a Christmas, rocking and a rolling. Yeah.
I think I'm getting tired of hearing that radio, ain't you?
This is a separate vacation, a camping trip in Honey Grove, Texas. We're preparing to leave. It includes Dad and my cousin and I. We stopped by Robert Scott's house, Dad's son, my brother, and visited with him and Carl, a local farmer in Honey Grove. Let's see what they have to say.
You don't want to cuss or say nothing bad about anybody's ego.
He listened to you.
Oh, yeah. You don't let me tell people that, but I'd rather they know it. It had a damn good winch on the front of it. It had good structure. There's only two good things. He'd be a $500 down there. That's your story. And he took the tires and the winch off of it. He had a solo put it out together. He probably didn't keep them boys around both yards. And he took the tires and the winch off of it, kept 2 days solo. That's been me. I never sold it. The only two good things on it, he took off the bonus. That's what he gave for 2 days.
Just that dog is over with. He looks when he opens his mouth. That's right there in the car.
He's been here 100 years.
That dog's there with there for living here.
I'm gonna do that. You need to take him to Tyler and sell it. Find your worst enemy and sell it.
That's looking, he don't have many teeth that don't bleed. I feed him crap. Even he looks real bad. He looks good. Bark when anybody come up.
He does all he does is what you see him do. He's pretty good looking old bird dog, but he didn't say one thing. I bet you could shoot a gun, he'd tear his paws up.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well, they shot it. Make you miss a crop, Carl, just go we sit on our butt.
I don't miss the crop.
Skytail.
Get on
You don't have nothing to say, do you, Scotty?
You got all these.
I got done.
When you got the film on, you don't got nothing to say.
Yesterday, James Ray and cut a load of maize yesterday.
You got lots of maize on that to go there.
I got 600 acres. But I had 1,100 acres.
Hell, you get around to all that.
You don't. I've been cutting wheat 2.5 months. Of course, we've had rain up here that y'all
Well,
hadn't
15
had.
acres. We used to think that a whole lot of wheat.
We've had rain up here that y'all hadn't been having. Again.
We then proceeded on to Lake Crockett to set up camp. We were later joined by Rhonda Ray, Mr. Bryant's daughter, and her husband, Mr. Joe Whitley.
What about the steak deal this time, Scotty? I wouldn't mind having a few of these stuff.
You're not stressed on it, right?
How much money would it take you to fix up the steak?
This is Roy Craig, Mr. Bryant's son. And this is his family, his daughter Melissa and wife Vicky. They are currently still living in Honey Grove, Texas. And also Robert Scott and Rhonda Ray.
Let your motor down there, Craig. Pull it back, go. Pull the handle back out. You know how to drive both, don't you? Let's get to driving then, boy. Bye, Melissa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Money though, so he wouldn't be broke.
You know this fine?
This is Robert Irwin, Mr. Bryant's son, and he is currently living in Tyler, Texas.
He's eating, me and him eat at Dairy Queen a while ago. He's not.
Where'd he lose the damn thing?
We went running around last night. You know that old tractor up there on the by the funeral?
For the drive, isn't it?
Nah. I get paid again. I have nothing.
Johnny up here.
No, he's not up.
Here's your sugar. Oh, I know he's got half. Well, I get your coffee.
You like that, did you?
Yeah, boy. Here's your coffee. Okay.
See, I'll have to whoop y'all's ass.
See you driving around, Dad. I ain't got a picture of you driving the boat. There's some dinos for
The frogs,
Huh?
hear them frogs?
Yeah. Look at Daddy. Look at Papa Nutri. Look at her look tough.
We had a good time up at Honey Grove last night.
I ain't go up there and jump again.
You two idiots ain't got sense enough to drive to Honey Grove.
We did the other night.
So light thing.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm casting left-handed.
Oh.
I believe that went a little bit further, and I slid and fell. All right, Snake, you'll spare my seat. Close. Yeah, I do believe I'm gonna cast those through.
Okay, where'd you go then?
Way out there.
Oh, way out there. Watch it.
No, it didn't make it.
Yeah, I believe it did.
It's just low down.
A piece of lid on there and I can go further than that.
Little piece of lid. Look, you can feel that.
You got that heavy piece of weight on there. Don't tell me them spoons are heavy, I know.
Oh, I got a piece of heavy. It's light.
Let me see.
That's light.
This is a good bait right here, though.
Yeah, Tony threw one in there with a little blue top on it. As soon as it hit the water, got him a bass.
I'm putting it as far as you did. Wait, half again as light as yours.
I cast left-handed though. If I cast right-handed, it goes. Hit the bass. Never had fun on this spoon. Won't catch no fish when there's no fish in the lid. I do believe I can cast pretty good.
Oh, no, I guess you can.
I ain't got this thing geared up. I turn a little screw and make it streamliner.
This is the Borden's Milk Company in Tyler, Texas, where Mr. Bryant was employed for 20 years or more. He was a plant superintendent. And these here are a couple of company photos. And we're going to speak to a couple of the co-workers for comments about Mr. Bryant.
Smith. First time I met James Bryant was when I was working for C.W. Florence, an independent distributor for Borden's Milk in Jacksonville. That was 1969, so I knew Mr. Bryant from 1969 to 1983. Never had a crossword with him. Thought the world of him. And we miss him very much. It was a pleasure to work with him, and he was a fine man and treated people all equally. As long as you treated him fair, well, he was very fair with you. So my memory of James Bryant is very good. He started washing bottles, if I remember correctly. He began to be the assistant superintendent and then the plant superintendent. He was the kind of man that believed in being very neat and being the image of a plant superintendent. He would bring 2 uniforms to work, and if he got one dirty, he'd change into the other. Things like that is what made me admire James Bryant.
Mr. Mike Renfro here works in the Borden sales office.
Started out on the dock. Worked with James real closely as far as that. As far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, James was about the best boss I've ever worked for in my life. I tell you what, he'd bend over backwards to help you any way he possibly could. I count him as a good friend. In fact, one of the best friends I ever had. I'll say this, James Bryant was one heck of a man. And I would tell anybody that no matter what. And to be part of this here is just a small privilege and a small honor in my behalf to him. If it helps, that's what I have to say.
James is a good man to work with around here. If we had a liquor problem or something, he wouldn't know about it. He got it straightened out when we did. We put out a good product, a good jug of milk, as good as anybody in the country, I guarantee you. He was a super guy in my book, and he always will be.
That was Mr. Dewey Clark of Borden's Milk Distributor, and this is General Sales Manager Jack Crawford.
And all I could say about James Bryant would be good things. James Bryant was a very close friend of mine. Worked with him for 15 or so years. Never had a cross word with him, and I don't guess he ever had an enemy in the world or a cross word with anybody around here. He was always high on quality around this plant. He won several quality assurance awards for our company. Never saw him without a rag in his pocket, to clean up and stay after people to keep the place clean and neat. As far as a man, he was a good family man. I always respected him greatly for how he treated his family, and he treated our employees equally as well as he did his family. He thought just as much of his employees as he did his own folks, I felt like. And I couldn't say anything but great things about him. He was a very fine person and a dear friend of mine, and I guess one of the finest men I ever knew. Learned a lot from him in the milk business. Feel like I was lucky to have him for a comrade in the milk industry.
My name is Harold Burnett. I knew your dad. I started back at Borden back in 1972, and he was plant manager at that time. And I started on a retail route. Jack Crawford trained me on the retail route, and I had a little difficulty right there at first. I had problems, ordering too much or not ordering enough, but it seemed like your dad, Mr. Bryant, he'd always make things come out right for me. I wished he was still here, because everybody misses Mr. Bryant. Being really down, he had it all figured out before it happened. Mr. Bryant was just a fine man. I miss him, and I know everybody else does.
Like the warmth of the sun, time seemed to last endlessly. Trust and respect stood firm. Care for others always first. A deep passion for living. Energy and will of spirit to go on always. In a position to guide a company. Men of many walks of life was grateful to him. For you must fully know this man to understand. He was tender and firm, positioning himself far above and beyond his call. A true leader, a true father, friend. He was my dad and still is within my heart. I miss him and love the man of memories, Mr. James Ray Bryant.
live forever, but I've lived enough. And I've learned to be gentle, and I've learned to be tough. I found only two things that last till the end. One is your heroes, the other's your friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. I grew up with cowboys I watched on TV. My friends and I sometimes pretended to be. Years have gone by, but now and again my heart rides the range with my heroes and friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside you through thick and through thin. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. And that's how it goes with heroes and friends. I grew up with cowboys I watched on TV. My friends and I sometimes pretended to be. Years have gone by, but now and again my heart rides the range with my heroes and friends. Your heroes will help you find good in yourself. Your friends won't forsake you for somebody else. They'll both stand beside